Your association matters a lot. One of the greatest benefits of my life is my association with Bishop Oyedepo. He said, iron sharpeneth iron. Wood will never sharpen iron. So, a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. He that walketh with the wise shall be wise. A companion of fools shall be destroyed. In Africa, they call it mumus. A companion of mumus will end up as a mumu. In this part of the world, there's a colloquial like that. You can't not keep a failure as a friend and experience winning. It's better to be a friend with somebody ahead of you. Like, I learned something. If you want to befriend somebody ahead of you, help those below you. Help people below you, but don't be their friends. Be friend to somebody ahead of you who will take you up. Never befriend somebody who is below you. He will criticize you, he will tear you down. Eagles don't fly with other birds. You see eagle, you see another eagle. Check everybody who is making it. Whether in business, in ministry, check the association. See Bishop Oyedepo, who does he look up to? Adeboye, Copeland, people ahead of him. Whoever is planning to undo you, planning to unseat you, planning to make you shed tears, loses his own position. Loses our own position. Anyone planning your downfall, I'm led by the Spirit of God. Force now. Anyone planning your evil against you, I decree in 24 hours God will judge them. In the name of Jesus.
I was brought up to be very respectful to people. And I think that it is nice and civilized for us to respect each other and for us to respect people who are older than us. And to hear a man of God or a man who calls himself someone of God talks like this makes me lose all respect about him. Honestly, I do. Because how can he say that you shouldn't befriend someone who is below you? Is everything about hierarchy? Is everything about what you stand to gain? Is everything about self-interest? I know certain things are about self-interest. And you might want to associate yourself with people who are ahead of you so that they might pull you up. I understand that. But there is no point of the man of God talking down on people who are below him. The most funniest thing is like you sit in an environment and you hear people talk down on you and you do nothing about it. You know, he is preaching in a church. And I can bet you there are many people in that church who are below him, the man of God. So how are those people feeling? If someone would tell you in your own face that they cannot associate themselves with you or they cannot befriend you because you are below them, what kind of belittlement is that? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And people sit there and they just listen. You know, they just listen. Now, to befriend someone below you does not necessarily mean that those people are fools. People might be below you because of one circumstances or the other that does not mean that they are fools or they are not smart people. You can have very smart people, very good people, people with high moral standards. But due to one circumstances or the other, they are below you financially or social status wise. So you cannot say that you won't associate yourself with them. For example, if you grew up in a community and you have friends and you were fortunate enough to be successful, so are you going to just abandon all your childhood friends because somehow they are not of the same social status like you? See the kind of messages the people preach in church. Just look at it. Just look at it. So everything is now centered on what they stand to gain. That is just it. Because he is clinging to David Oyedepo because of what he stands to gain. Everything about this David Ibiyeomie of a guy is self-interest. He is one of the worst preachers in Nigeria. They're very, very worst. He has no moral standard. None at all. Now, I'm not claiming to be more righteous, but I'm just saying that the way he goes about talking, the kind of things he echoes on the pulpit, just reveal how empty he is. Totally empty. Let me say this one more time. Life is not all about what you stand to benefit. No. People form bond with each other. People meet each other and they click and they became friends and they became family and they form all kinds of relationship between them. It is not only about what you stand to gain. Honestly. But anyway, when I saw this video, I was really intrigued with what he said. And by the way, I am not surprised to hear something like this from him because he has always been a disgraceful person. I have seen lots of videos of him saying one church or the other. So I really have no respect for him. But when I saw this one, I wanted to know what people were saying in the comment section. So I went there and I saw these few comments. Let's go through them together. And you can also tell me what you think in the comment section below. Because to the best of my knowledge, this is just a new low for this person called David Ibiyeomie.